Corvette now. We're going to get the bumper changed out. The bumper that's currently on it was the one for the inspection that we had to show a receipt for the vehicle to pass the state inspection. So we are going to my buddy Greg's house, the guy who I bought the car from originally, who put it back together for me. He had his dealer's license, and he's the guy that bought it from Copart when it went to Copart. So after the accident, the car got towed to Copart, got totaled out. I got a check for it. As you guys know, I said in one of the previous videos, and he went and bought it out. And what I didn't know is that the price would have been cheaper if I would have just bought it right back from them right then and there, instead of waiting a little while like I did. But I didn't know. So that was one thing that my buddy Greg taught me about if I wanted to, or had, I guess, the intent on buying the car back. And I was still in that kind of shock moment, I guess, which is also why I didn't even think about it, or to think to buy the car back from them right then and there, that the price would be cheaper then than it was when we finally did go get the car. But again, thank you to him. And then now we're going right back to Greg, my buddy, to exchange the bumper, because he had a bumper that was in better condition than what this one is now, but didn't have a receipt for it. But this one that's on the car right now is the one that had the receipt for it. Alright guys, so we are leaving my buddy Greg's garage right now. He's back there in the C6. So he helped me put that back on. So we got the new bumper. I'll show you guys in a little bit once I get back to the other garage. I'll show you guys what the new bumper looks like. I had to take the emblem off of the old bumper as well, the commemorative edition emblem, and we have to scrape the old adhesive off of that and put it on the new bumper. So we got to get some adhesive for that, stick that through the 2 holes in this new bumper and paste it on, and wait for it to dry. And the front bumper should be done. Then next we'll probably do some engine work, making sure everything's tight up here. I do have a small antifreeze leak, so I got to figure out what's going on with that. This squeaking noise in the engine bay, gotta see what's going on with that. And yeah, just got the car back actually from Firestone. They did some work for me underneath the hood. We got a new serpentine belt, new AC belt, new tensioners and pulleys all in here. You know, you're probably not going to be able to see all that down there, but they are on. You can see this one right here is brand spanking new, very shiny, nice and black. So that is all new. With that, I'm going to get a new air filter. Oil change was done as well by Firestone. Coolant flush. And oh, they also put some new shocks on the front as well and changed the brakes out and rotors, and that was it. So a little hefty price there, going with Firestone, but it is what it is. I wanted the car to be safe. It did go through inspection before it went to them as well, so that I could get the car back originally in the first place. Next thing we're going to be doing is probably changing out these tips, quad tips, to some Blue Burnt quad tips. I'm going to go to All Star Muffler in Parma. They did the truck and you guys saw how those turned out. I absolutely like those. I want to see how those look on this. Or no more pipe just dumping out into a big exhaust tip. We now have our piping dumping straight into a 2.5 inch exhaust tip and coming out with a 3 inch. Now that's what I'm talking about. I gotta talk louder now. Moto AK-47 approved. A lot louder. Check this idle out. as well. So I'm going to go ahead and change these out to some blue burnt quad tips. So that'll be the next thing in the next video. So thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Keep on watching. We got a whole bag of goodies still left to put back on the C5 Corvette.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.